Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. God grants up brand new mercies every single morning. All right, y'all, let's welcome Bishop William Murphy, the senior pastor of the Dream Center Church in Atlanta, Georgia. Good morning, Bishop Murphy.
Hey, family, this is William Murphy. I want to pray for you today, and I want to pray from Isaiah 61:7. Listen at what it says. Instead of your shame, you will have a double portion. Say this with me. I am shame-free. Father, I thank you for not allowing the sins that I've committed to disqualify me from my destiny. I thank you that the sins I've committed have not disqualified me from my purpose. Thank you, Jesus, that the blood still works. I'm grateful today that your name is still a strong tower that I run into and I am safe. So today I'm going to live guilt-free, sin-free, shame-free, and free from everything and everybody and every place, whether it be physical, mental, or spiritual, that would keep me tied to my past. Today is my own personal shame-free day. And I decree and declare God's going to give me double, triple for my trauma and all the other drama I had to endure. I'm shame-free today in Jesus' name. Have a good day, y'all.
All right, y'all, that's my brother, Bishop William Murphy, the senior pastor of the Dream Center Church in Atlanta. Thank you so much, Bishop. So let's get into this praise break right here at Rick Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfredas, good morning.
Hello, Ricky. It's Tuesday, May 5th and Cinco de Mayo. Here's what's going on in the news. President Trump says U.S. forces have taken out 7 small Iranian boats. Now, yesterday, U.S. Central Command's Admiral Brand Cooper said those vessels had fired on American warships in the Strait of Hormuz. He added, the U.S. has now cleared a safe path through Iranian mines for commercial shipping and explained what getting through that strait is like.
It is like driving a sports car through a supermarket parking lot on a payday weekend with thousands of kids in that parking lot as you attempt to maneuver through there to get to that ship that would attempt to run that blockade.
Trump says a South Korean cargo ship was hit and announced that Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth will brief reporters this morning. In other news, it is primary day in Indiana and Ohio, with some high-stakes races drawing national attention. In Indiana, President Trump backed 7 challengers going after Republican state senators who opposed a redistricting plan that could have and would have boosted GOP seats in Congress. Over in Ohio, Republicans are choosing their next candidate for governor, Vivek Ramaswamy, who is backed by Trump, and he is the clear front runner. If he wins, he is expected to face Democrat Amy Acton in November. Lastly, Ricky, the Supreme Court says its decision limiting a key part of the Voting Rights Act can take effect immediately, and that's already setting off a political scramble in Louisiana. Republicans are now expected to move really fast to redraw congressional maps, potentially eliminating black majority districts. Now, Governor Jeff Landry has already paused the state's May primary to give lawmakers time to act, but the Louisiana Legislative Black Caucus isn't going down without a fight. That caucus is suing, arguing that delay is unconstitutional, especially because mail-in voting has already started. Congressman Cleo Fields is urging voters to stay engaged and cast ballots in every race. Vote. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Now the switch on to Edwards. Mano a mano, the 2 best players on the court.
Got it up in the air before Wemby could get.
Hey, man, NBA playoffs. That was the Minnesota Timberwolves sneaking game one from the San Antonio Spurs last night, 104-102. Yeah, they got it done. Return of Anthony Edwards, who had a cool 25 points. I still think the Spurs going to win that series, but Minnesota like, hey, we ain't going nowhere. We here for a reason. We got a couple more semifinal games tipping off tonight, Cleveland and Detroit, and Lakers versus Oklahoma City Thunder. Now let's talk about the Philadelphia 76ers getting beat by 39 points by the New York Knicks last night.
Wait a minute. Oh, so that was the final? Because I went to bed at halftime. I said, it's over.
Come on, dog. Knicks are...
What's the name? Hit that three at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Halftime. I said, all right.
Let me tell you something. The Knicks...
let me go wash up.
It's time to get that bath, dog. Knicks, they on a historic run right now. They beat the 76ers, of course, and that's... the first team in NBA history to win 3 straight postseason games by at least 25 points. They on the road. Now, the Knicks can win and get to the doggone... They can get this championship possibly if they don't self-implode. They always find a way to self-implode. Now, they got to get through this series with Philly. Then they got to try to get through Detroit because I think Detroit going to beat Cleveland in that series. And then...
What's the Detroit and Cleveland? What's the...
Game 1 tips off tonight.
Okay.
Game 1 count tonight. Now, I still got Oklahoma City winning this thing, the whole thing, man, as far as the championship. They're going to be back-to-back champs. They just, in my opinion, they too strong. But the Knicks can...
got that dude. Got them lips look like he kissed a hot stove, don't he?
SGA.
Yeah.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He still got them soup coolers. That's my quick sports report.
I'm just joking.
Alfreda's going to be putting down the hot spot for the brat coming up next on Rickey Smiley Morning.
Hot coffee.
Wow.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show 29 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Alfredas?
Well, Ricky, Cardi B is heading back to court, and this time she says enough is enough. According to new legal docs, Cardi is accusing blogger Tasha K of violating a court agreement by continuing to talk about her and her ex-husband, Offset. Now, this all stems, Ricky, from their previous defamation case where Cardi was awarded $4 million in damages. Then Tasha K filed for bankruptcy and was only required to pay $1.2 million, which also stopped her from publicly discussing Cardi or anybody else closely connected to her. But Cardi claims Tasha has continued to speak about Offset, including his alleged gambling and the recent shooting that left him hospitalized, despite that agreement being in place. So because of that, Cardi B is now asking the courts to step in, saying that Tasha K violated this non-disparagement clause and she should face penalties, including covering legal fees. She's now going after the full $3.9 million owed from Tasha. Now, I don't know how this works, Ricky. Maybe you do. What will they do if they can't get the money? Will they put her in jail, or what will really stop her from talking?
It just depends on the judge. It depends on I don't know.
I think it's like when you have a lien that whenever you do get some money, I know like with child support, like if you owe people, whenever you do come into some money, they take it. I know a guy who got a $10,000 payment that he owed his baby mom. He had to give her the whole $10,000.
Wow.
That's crazy.
If it's recorded anywhere, they're gonna get that money.
Okay. All right, well, in other news, the stars were out at the Met Gala, and it was crazy. It went down. This year's theme was fashion is art, and I know Gary's going to hit on all the fashions, the do's and the don'ts. But for those of you who don't know, the event celebrates Anna Wintour's annual benefit for the Met Museum of Art's Costume Institute benefit. And you know what's crazy, Gary? What? I don't ever think she's fashionable. Like, how long can she wear a bob? I don't know. I know she's Anna Wintour and she's Vogue,
she is.
But she just is not so fashionable to me. But whatever.
No, well, she's the big editor of Vogue magazine.
Yeah,
so she doesn't have to do that. She just wear her dark glasses and her black bob and show up.
I guess. So last night was all about the best, the boldest, and most. Wait, what? Fashion moments. Bad Bunny's old man look, Heidi Klum's marble sculpture. I know you're going to talk about it, so I will keep it moving. But Beyonce and Rihanna were there. Beyonce's boyfriend even commented about how stunning she looked.
That was amazing, and don't nothing else compare. She's shining like a diamond,
Oh, that was cute, shining like a diamond, like her son. That's A$AP Rocky. All right, so, we see the red carpet stuff, which is all about fashion, and but most people don't actually know what happens after the red carpet. So, Ricky, guests walk through this new Costume Institute exhibit. They do that first. It's actually the whole reason that they have the Met Gala fundraiser for the museum, which is like a private museum tour, biggest names in fashion entertainment, blah, blah, blah. Then they have this formal sit-down dinner, and this menu is so tightly controlled because you got these people in these crazy dresses, these crazy outfits. So they're not serving spaghetti. There's no messy foods, right? Seating is strategic, mixing actors and athletes and designers and influencers. There are surprise performances, like big artists, and they're not always announced. See, we never see this part because there are no phones allowed. That keeps it exclusive and low-key inside. You don't know what happened inside. We just hear the stories. And how about this, Ricky? Tickets are $100,000 per person, and that's up. Last year there used to be $75,000.
Oh yeah.
So and here's the other thing. You cannot buy your way in like a normal event. You could be rich and famous and still not get to go. You have to be invited to give the gala your $100,000.
Man.
That is
yes, honey.
So,
that's grand.
Gary, I know you would love to go. Ricky, would you ever go to something like this? And would you wear like a skirt? Because the guys just do it all.
Hell no.
You wouldn't want to go?
For $100,000 and then have to pay $100,000. It's $100,000. So ain't no way.
So is $100,000 also the donation towards?
Well, yeah, it is. So you're using it as a tax write-off. So I get why they're going. It's like they're going to give $100,000.
I just need black people to stop having all white parties and serving barbecue.
Right? They're not doing that.
That gets on my nerve.
Wings and meatballs and sauce everywhere.
Sauce stuff and you see
exactly.
But when is the color going to change? I'm tired of all white. Can we get another color?
Well, how about all yellow? Yeah.
That would be cute. Yeah. Because black men wearing all colors now, so let's change the color.
Pink.
These all white parties, they've been doing it for 25 years now. Okay.
Agreed. Jesus. All right, for info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. You can hit me up on social media at Georgia Alfredas. Hit us up for those wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY right here. What?
Gary.
Did you have something to laugh about?
Yeah, them old ladies that church be wearing them all white, like on first Sunday.
Exactly.
They had it so long in the turn yellow.
It's yellow. It's beige.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 8:10 before the top of the hour. What you got, Kate? My bad.
All right. Yeah, hey, man, shout out to all our new listeners and on the Real Sound of Philadelphia Classics 107.9. Welcome to the party. And
what up?
We're going to talk about sharing is caring. One of the most challenging things to teach kids can be the importance of sharing. Would y'all agree? Mm-hmm. Now, one woman is going viral for saying, well, no, we don't need to do that. She says that if her kids have a scooter, a toy, bubbles, or a snack, quote, they're not sharing with your kids. They don't have to. Now, she adds, number one, you should have brought your own stuff. Number two, she sounds like a real winner. Number two, that's their toy. They don't have to share with you. And number three, you don't have to do something just because somebody asked. Now, for what it's worth, she says if her kids want to share, that's cool. She also clarifies that this is regarding kids in public or at a park. And she says it's very different if they invite another kid over to their house because then they're welcoming them into their space. So what do y'all, now we got kids and we've all had to teach our kids how to share. And she made the distinction that in public with strangers, you ain't got to share your stuff.
Right.
But in private with your cousin them or your friends that come over, you need to share. What y'all think?
I think I kind of agree with that.
I
what do you think, Alfredas and Gary?
100% agree. I 100% agree.
With what?
With her. Why should I? And even though I make my kids share because that's the right thing to do, you got to touch it. I got to clean it. And you should have brought your own stuff. Now, if you're at my house, I even keep like a little gate. You can't go upstairs. Don't even go up to my son's room if you're like family. We're having a family gathering because I don't want to pick up all his toys. So I agree. I agree with her. She's right. Bring your own stuff, and if the child wants to share, that's different. But why should he have to share his stuff?
Well, I don't agree with bringing your own stuff because when kids bring their stuff to your house and start bouncing around and knocking stuff off the counter and stuff like that, then you're mad with the kids because they tearing up and messing up your stuff. So if your kid have some extra toys when your cousins come over to play, share and let them play with the toys and stuff. And then when they go home. They go home.
I'm kind of on the fence about that because my kids are grown now, but I got grandkids that are at that age. I got a 5-year-old, got a 2-year-old. So they're at that age where they have to learn how to share because they're both only children. So everything they have is to themselves. But when they're around each other, then they keep that same mentality, and then they get into it because they don't want to share.
Yeah.
Like my 2-year-old granddaughter, she don't want to share nothing because she like, if I'm playing with it, even when I stop playing with it, don't you go play with it because that's mine. Right. So I'm trying to break her out of that.
Yeah, smart. Just teeny tiny corrections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what the lady's saying, though.
Yeah, I try to keep my twins from, taking things from each other. They go through that. Or if she's sitting down, or like you didn't think about that until she got it.
Right.
So what I do, I just call the behavior and say, hey, you did not think about that until she got it. Now you want it. Now you have an attitude. So I start calling them out on stuff like that and to try to correct the behavior.
Right.
Like I'm not playing with it, but I don't want you to play with it, and it's not yours. It belongs to both of y'all. So I'm calling out the behavior, and then once I start calling out the behavior, the more you call out the behavior, they'll stop doing it.
Right. That happens even when you're grown. When you're at the strip club, you don't want that chick dancing for you until she went to dance for that other dude. Now you want her to come back.
Yeah, because when she walked past me, her booty wasn't clapping. Now all of a sudden you can't hear nothing apply.
Did you know my grandma smells like cat pee? Because she had that in her purse. Oh, Mrs. Brittney, why do you have a mustache, Mrs. Brittney? My grandpa got his balls stuck in the recliner.
Play it again, Bink. Wait a minute. Play it one more time, Bink. Turn it up, Bink.
Did you know my grandma smells like cat pee? Hey, Mrs. Brittney, my mama went to jail because she had that in her purse. Oh, Mrs. Brittney, why do you have a mustache, Mrs. Brittney? My grandpa got his balls stuck in the recliner.
When I tell y'all them kindergarten children say whatever on their mind.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is 8 minutes after the hour. Gary had the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Last night, honey, unless you were living under a block, you missed it. It was the Met Gala. And, Ricky, I'm telling you, the Met Gala, it just gives me life watching that show. Because, all the stars come out in their fashion and all this unique clothes, stuff that I don't know where you could wear it to, but the Met Gala. But everybody looked beautiful. And if y'all didn't know, honey, it was Beyonce's night, y'all. They were saying when Beyonce was announced, y'all, as the co-chair of the year's Met Gala, they said it signaled the end of her decade-long hiatus away from the annual Costume Institute fundraiser, which became a globally, y'all, watched phenomenon back in the 2010s. Thanks, y'all, to the appearances, honey, from the superstars like Beyonce. Now, it was a surprise, y'all. Then, she arrived on the steps, y'all, of the Metropolitan Museum of Art in a look, y'all, that combined the illusion of a naked dress with an unfathomable number of crystals, a headpiece, and a feathered train that took 6 people to carry. And here's what Beyonce had to say.
It feels surreal because my daughter's here. She looks so beautiful. This is it's incredible to be able to share it with her, and I think she looks so incredible.
Man, your dress got pallbearers.
Pallbearers, baby. They say Miss Beyonce cannot walk with that dress alone. You need to carry it. So they carried her dress, honey, as she galloped up the stairs. But now the part that really bothered me, honey, a little bit with Beyonce and her little daughter, little Blue Ivy. And Beyonce, I'm gonna tell you, Beyonce was also wearing a beautiful designer by the name of Olivia Woostog. That's who she was wearing last night. And
who is Olivia Woostog?
That's a designer. He's been with Beyonce for a long time. He helped her during her Destiny's Child
And when
days.
we go to the mall, to Macy's, do Olivia Woostog have clothes like that?
You need to scuff. She could have said Macy's.
Gary, she could have wore a nice DKNY dress.
Out of y'all damn mind. And you better retake Macy's back. We love Macy's, but honey, Miss Olivia Mustang is not in Macy's.
Oh.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Only in the
Phipps
higher.
Plaza?
And that girl needs honey in the higher end stores.
Nordstrom Rack.
Anyway, but she wore that, and little Blue Ivy was wearing Balenciaga. Now she wore Balenciaga.
Okay.
She wore Balenciaga, but this is the deal, though, Ricky. Blue Ivy kind of acted up last night.
What'd she do?
She was on the red carpet, first of all, honey. She was not at none of the award shows that called for sunglasses. So Beyonce's manager, they all said, take the glasses off. They were telling, take the glasses off. Baby, Miss Blue Ivy looked at them like, and then, honey, Beyonce's stylist went up to this girl and said, take the glasses off. They was motioning her to take the glasses off.
Uh-huh.
She didn't take them off. Then Jay-Z went after her to take the glasses off. She didn't take them off. Miss Sting, honey, you're not at any of those award shows that call for sunglasses,
That's when
honey.
You call Miss Tina. You got to call the grandmama.
Had to call somebody, honey. She just looked at them and didn't take them glasses
Miss
off.
Tina would have gave her a look. Them glasses would have came off by themselves.
They would have came off by themselves. I'm like, wait a minute, Miss Blue Ivy. First of all, girl, you weren't supposed to be there because she's too young. You got to be 18 to go to the Met Gala, and they went ahead and made exceptions for this girl. And she going up there acting like that and not taking her glasses off, girl.
Your mom and dad tell you to do something, you got to do it.
But not when you're rich. When you're rich, oh, mother, shut up.
No.
So, honey, well, but then Jay-Z, honey, and Beyonce, honey, had to catch the riff because she was not taking them off, and she didn't take those glasses off. But it really hurt my spirit because I said, now they already didn't want you because you're not 18 years old. You got to be 18 to attend these events. But they made an exception because your mama, honey, was the co-chair and what have you. But they looked amazing though. But let me tell y'all some of the fashions though who looked good. Angel Reese looked amazing last night. She was the Angel Reese had on this.
She was there.
She was there, honey. She had on this.
They didn't have no game last night.
Nope. They say she did a meeting yesterday here, and then she jetted on out to the Met Gala.
And the Met Gala was in New York.
In New York,
okay.
yes. And she had on. She was wearing the designer by Zara, honey. It was a beautiful off-the-shoulder dress. She looked amazing. John Baptiste, he looked nice. He had on ERL. Skepta, he was in Tom Brown. Now Miss Cardi B.
What's wrong?
Oh, Cardi B looked like she was wearing colons.
What?
Her dress looked like colons, like your inside colon.
Oh,
that's what it looked like. Her dress looked like it was made like a colon or something. I mean, it just wrapped
almost
all
like
about,
intestines or something.
Yes, it gave me intestines.
Damn. Okay, we're gonna have to take a look.
Yeah,
at that.
I gotta look at that dress. I'm like, girl, this is like some intestines, honey.
Okay, but who was the designer?
I don't recall who her designer was. I didn't get her designer, but whoever it was, honey, they had this girl looking like that. Now Tiana Taylor, she looked amazing. She had on this nice silver dress. It kind of it was very shimmery. Dwayne Wade looked nice, and and what have you. He had on something that was looking. Now Coleman Domingo, I love what Coleman Domingo. He was wearing Valentino. He was wearing like a color block outfit. He looked good. Rihanna was wearing Maison Margiela.
I ain't never heard of that. Who is Maison Margiela?
Maison Margiela. That's a designer.
They're known for making like designer sneakers and boots and stuff like that.
Yeah, real very high.
Never
end.
heard of them.
And ASAP Rocky.
Nobody had on no Nikes.
Hell no.
You've had a pair of Mason Margiela sneakers.
I did. You just didn't know. Yeah.
Oh, you had a pair.
And ASAP Rocky was wearing Chanel. And who else? Janelle Monáe was wearing Christian Siriano. She looked amazing. So a lot of people.
Christian Siriano, what is that? I never heard of these.
Because you don't shop at those places.
Oh, you didn't have
to. That's not a Nike store.
They don't sell that stuff at Zara and Nike?
No, not this year, honey. No, they don't. Dwayne Wade, he looked nice. He was wearing his little black regular suit stuff. But everybody looked amazing. The stars were turning out last night.
Gary.
And it just made me salivate, huh?
Cardi B had on Marc Jacobs.
That was Marc Jacobs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she was wearing? Well, girl, that Marc
They didn't have Marc Jacobs at Phipps Plaza.
Now, Marc Jacobs is kind of, he's a regular.
We see Marc Jacobs brand when that man was, when we went to Phipps that day, that was...
Yeah, Marc Jacobs kind of...
He got jeans and stuff, right?
Yeah, he does. Marc Jacobs...
He make them handbags, right?
Yeah,
with
do a lot of
tote bags.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I don't know who they is. That's Garrett. The little handbags.
I bought my wife a Marc Jacobs bag.
But I think Marc Jacobs got a high...
outlet.
But they got a high end and a low end.
They're like $270.
Anything on the low end, I can name it.
I bought her a nice bag for like $275.
Didn't pay no $20,000 for no bag. For nobody.
Yeah, but Ricky, if you love a woman enough, honey, you would pay that for her.
$20,000. That's like you could buy her a jet ski.
Yeah, but she rather carry a purse, honey. Where
I bet she'd
everybody
rather ride that damn jet ski with the wind blowing in her face.
Alfredas, tell the truth, Alfredas. What would you prefer, Alfredas?
Miami to Bimini, Bahamas.
I like an experience more than a bag.
Yeah. No.
Exactly. Hey, 2 jet skis, 2 Sea-Doos, baby. We're leaving Miami.
2016 Honda Accord.
Headed over to Bimini, Bahamas. You can buy 2 jet skis for $10,000 on sale. Pre-owned.
Come on now.
Pre-owned. And then go pull up on any island on the intercoastal between Fort Lauderdale and Miami and have you some sandwiches, some Subway sandwiches or whatever, some dry cereal in the little bag for your kids.
Now that they said it, did y'all know what time it is? Ain't got time for all that mess. Hell, give me the bag. Yes, honey.
Bring the music up.
Yes, honey. Sha-la-la-la on them damn jet skis. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today in honor of Coma Domingo's outfit last night. My color today, y'all, is color block. Oh, it was beautiful colors. He was giving it last night like he always does. So on the high end, you say color block, and on the low end, whichever color you want to block, honey, that's your color for today.
All right, y'all, give it up at Gary with the T. Oh, beautiful, y'all.
Yeah.
Morning show, I got your wake-up calls. Get at me, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning to all the little munchkins in North Carolina. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, this is Kay. I'm from Tyler, Texas, and I'd like to say hello and good morning to my man. Wake up.
My name is Anthony Womack, and I'm from Greenwood, Mississippi. I would like to say that Rickey Smiley is the best morning show. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Demetrius Whitby, Macon, Georgia. Want to wake up Kiki, TT, Didi, and Dan Dan. And also Braids by Shay. Get up and get my hair fixed, girl.
Yeah, now, we see you got your hair rolled up, Nana. Nana! Hey, Nana, call back.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Nana!
Wake up. Come on, Jacksonville. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Boy, every single person over 70 was able to get through this morning. All y'all nanas calling up here. I got to get my hair done. You know, they all just supposed to roll y'all hair up and take the rollers out y'all hair and comb y'all hair to the back and push them curls in like everybody else. Yes, sir. All right, y'all, this is Techie Tuesday. The one and only Beyonce Alowishus. What you got this morning?
Okay, good morning. Right, everybody out there, if you've got a kid in your car, I need you to make sure that you look in their phones. Now, what are you looking for? There are apps called Notify. And why is this important? Because it could get your kid locked up in jail time. Now, you've all heard, yes. So what they're doing is deepfake. Now, everybody say deepfake with me. I want audience participation in your car. Deepfake.
Deepfake.
What deepfake is, it is AI-generated fake content. Because I know you always hear people on the news and everybody talking about, oh, it's deepfake. All that means is it's an AI-generated image or video, right? And so this is what you're using your looking in your kid's phone for. Notify makes deepfake videos and AI images of kids in their school. So if your son goes and takes a picture of, I don't know, one of his classmates, and then he puts it in this AI generator, they're making new videos and then sending it around the schools. So now it has put your child in legal jeopardy just by playing around with AI and taking somebody's picture. They didn't really do the porn. They didn't really have anything to do with making it, but now you have created something in an app that has put somebody else in jeopardy, and it is hurting other kids in their school. And they're not realizing the seriousness of it because, again, you're just playing around with an app. You took a picture, you put it in an app, and now all of a sudden you've got nude images of kids. Well, that's pornography, and you can get in a lot of time. So you need to make sure you look in your kids' phones. You know what apps they have in their phones. One of the main ones they're talking about is Notify. It can take your picture.
It's called what?
Nude-ify. Basically nude and then add ify. So Notify. And so it can take anybody's picture, and it can create pornography. It can create images, videos. There's all types
crazy.
of...
I was just saying, why are people doing all this stuff?
But this goes back to, you need to know what is in your kids' phones. And I am a person, I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm going through your phone. I'm going through your laptop. I'm searching everything. And next week, we're going to have to talk about apps that will allow you to see what text messages and what your kids are saying on social media. But these are things you need to know. And also to follow up.
Oh, my God.
I know. We're trying here at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show to prevent you from deep fakes. Remember, deep fake is something that's AI generated. Now, last week we talked briefly about a young lady in Florida who she was about to be robbed because somebody called her on her phone via FaceTime and said it was her daughter home from school early. And she thought it was her daughter for half a second, but realized during the conversation that it was someone trying to break in the house. So ways that you can make sure that the video is a fake video. I learned this past week, thanks to a good friend who's in cybersecurity, you need to put your hand in front of your face, right? And what happens is it tricks the AI that is looking at you. So if I'm having a conversation with Ricky and we're on FaceTime and I'm like, something seems off, I say, Ricky, put your hand in front of your face. If they cannot put their hand in front of their face, that's because it will mess up the fake image that you're seeing.
So all the people that's getting catfish need to know that.
Yes, if you've been catfished.
if you think you're talking to Rickey Smiley.
Tell them to put your hand in front of your face.
Wow.
And if they cannot do it, that means it's a fake video because the AI cannot process that. It's a trick around the system. So again, remember, tell the person to put their hand in front of their face. And if they can't do it, it's fake. So I know that's a lot to digest, and I really have so much more.
They got porn and stuff.
I know that's not cute, honey.
The only porn we had was National Geographic.
See his catalog.
I'm not fixing to do this. I know where y'all are
going. My first breast I ever seen was Dusty.
Follow me at Beyonce ATL.
Let's see his catalog in the lingerie section with the bras and the old white women with them bra and girdles on.
At Beyonce ATL, BEYONCE ATL. That is your Techie Tuesday upload for this Tuesday. Thank you. Have a great Tuesday.
We saw them doggone Dusty breasts with some mud on her face on a plate. Look, boy, we sit back there, kept looking at it. Go get that same damn National Geographic magazine, man. Y'all don't know what y'all missing.
Look like socks hanging.
Guys, she's done.
The Zoo Chakra tribe.
Beyonce's done.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Already Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, chicken and waffle mix going down. Hey, it is Chris Brown birthday. I hope y'all enjoyed that mix right there, y'all. Chris Breezy, happy birthday, nephew. Hey, we love Chris Brown. Yes, sir, man. Jaline, what up, man?
Yo, man, definitely do that real big for Chris Brown, man. One of the goats of this generation.
Wait a minute, John.
You done?
John.
Yo, Chris Brown, one of them ones, me.
You done make some cut with that.
I have to bring a different vibe to the mix, man.
Oh, where it is? What's up? I can't say it, dog. I want to say it. Boy, that reminds. Hey, if I'm not mistaken, when the Rickey Smiley Morning Show started in Dallas, that was one of the first songs we played that was on the playlist with some cut. I promise you. Boy, you done took me back to 97.9, the beat days. Back in the DF Rock. Come on, Rock.
Valley View Mall, the fishbowl, baby.
Y'all know the radio station was inside the mall.
Yes, sir.
97.9 the beat. You would go to the mall to see us sitting up in the window back in the day.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Where it is? What's up? Let's go. Black Tony, what's going on? Hey.
Oh, Lord, boy, I got a whole situation going on down here, so I ain't got time to deal with no fooling nigga.
What's up, man?
For not being at work, so I'm at work, so I'm in the building right now. I'm downstairs at the security. But you got to come down here, Shawty. You gonna have to come down here or send Beyonce or somebody down here, cause they holding me up right now. They telling me I'm being cause they. Oh Lord, Shawty. It's just a mess. I tried to surprise y'all this morning, but I got a whole box.
In the background?
It's a cat, Shawty. It's a cat. Cause somebody had left these damn cat on my front porch. I brought her in to work, Shawty. Cause I was gonna see who wanted some cat baby.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I know Alfredas, she probably like cats.
I do.
And I was going to,
I hate cats.
I got two grown-up cats and like 11 cat babies.
Oh.
They had babies. But it wasn't the mama and the daddy, Alfredas. It were two girl cats.
Wait.
So it was like the cat and the cat auntie. I think it was her sister. And they got.
Why would you bring some cats to the radio station?
Oh Lord, because I thought I was gonna surprise y'all. Because they real cute. The little cat babies is cute, but they got it loose. When the security lady told me, she said, "What's in the box?" Because it's making noise. And I tried to open up the box and show the cat babies, and they jumped out. So these cats all over the damn in the lobby right now. So I'm trying to catch these damn cats. But the grown-up cats are frustrated because the baby cats done got it loose. And now they talking about somebody going to come down here and catch these damn cats. So there's about 11 cats running around out here.
Man, that's about the dumbest thing you ever did was bring some cats to the radio station.
Well, I tell
You
somebody
never ain't
don't
no
want to
cats
take.
in here. I'm scared of. I don't fool with no cats.
Well,
maybe.
I thought that was Gary don't fool with no cats. But anyway.
Wait a minute.
No, Blue Tony, I don't.
What you calling Gary?
Blue Tony.
Gary, can you please come down here and help me catch these damn cats? You ain't got nothing to do right now.
He don't want to be nowhere near no cat.
No, those girls scratch, honey.
Send me somebody down here who want to deal with these damn cats.
Why don't you get a bag and put them in it?
Sorry, I can't catch it. I got the two grown-up cats. They just sitting there, but the damn baby cats is out running around all over the damn place. They talking about they gonna call animal control on me, son.
Oh, man, why would you do that, man? You made it to the man. You know how long it's been since you made it to the lobby, bro. That's
girl made me open up the box and the damn baby cats jumped out, and now I can't catch them.
Baby cats are called kittens. You can just call them kittens.
You made it to the lobby, man. Do you know how big that is?
Who are you bringing cats for?
For us.
Whoever wants some damn cats.
I don't like
know
no damn
that
cat.
ain't for you. I know you don't want no damn cats anyway.
No, not no pussy cat. No, I don't
Oh, my.
We're done.
Did you know my cat used to have balls, but we cut them out? This is Brittney. Did you know my mom bleeds out her butt?
Oh, my God.
My uncle comes over after my dad leaves for work. My grandma rolls her own cigarettes and they stink. I laid a log in the toilet.
Like in the preschool.
Did you know my cat used to have balls, but we cut them out? Did you know my mom bleeds out her dog? My uncle comes over after my dad leaves for work. My grandma rolls her own cigarettes and they stink. I laid a log in the toilet.
Oh, my God. I laid a log in the toilet.
Mrs. Brittney.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning to you.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Taraji P. Henson, baby. This girl done called out all the celebrities, honey, who attended the Met Gala, y'all, on last evening, y'all. Now, they're saying y'all Taraji P. Henson is among the celebrities that she skipped the Met Gala costume ball in New York. Now, they say Taraji made an appearance last year at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. They say she was also, honey, attending the 2015 and 2021 one. But they say she will not be, and she was not at last night's The Empire actress, confused by celebrities who were attending, y'all, the event last night. Now, they say Taraji had responded to a viral post by Meredith Lynch, y'all, who wrote on Instagram, if you are a celebrity and you attend the Met Gala and you wear the Ice Out pin, please note that I will be dragging you in perpetuity. Perpetuity.
Perpetuity.
Yeah, all right, girl. I got it, baby. Miss Perpetuity.
Good job, Gary.
Yes. Now, they say you cannot wear the Ice Out pin, honey, to the Jeff Bezos-backed Met Gala. Now, she blamed Bezos, y'all, for being part of the reason why we're in this effed up mess, they're saying. Now, Taraji responded in the comments, quote, I am so confused by some people that are going. I'm just like, what the hell are we doing? Now, some of the people, y'all, who are going to the Met Gala included, y'all, Miss Kim Kardashian and her mama, Kris Jenner, Miss Beyonce, Serena, and Venus Williams, Rihanna, Tiana Taylor, and many more. Now, they said celebrities who were skipping the Met Gala included y'all Zendaya, Meryl Streep, and Bella Hadid, y'all, who liked Lynch's viral Instagram post. Now, Amazon founder, y'all, Jeff Bezos, contributed $10 million, y'all, to the 2026 Met Gala. For that, y'all, a lot of people say that's a lot of money, but, honey, who cares and who thinks about all that? They say Bezos and his beautiful wife, Miss Lauren Sanchez, y'all, are co-chairs of the gala, and they're saying that the other co-chairs were, of course, Anna Wintour, and you knew Beyonce, Nicole Kidman, and Venus Williams. Now, the New York City activists plastered posters, y'all, near the Metropolitan Museum are urging people to boycott the Bezos Met Gala. Now, some posters read, Bezos Met Gala brought to you by the firm that powers ICE. Who is ICE, Alfredas?
ICE, that's immigration. Amazon provides the tech services to U.S. immigration enforcement. That's ICE. And yeah.
People
so
upset about it. Then
they
say,
are.
They say due to inflation, they say the individual tickets, honey, to the Met Gala only was $100,000, up from last year's cost of $75,000. Now, they're saying the tables were selling for around $350,000. They're saying, but however, few celebrities, y'all, actually paid for their own tickets. Now, they're saying A-listers, which we talked about this, paid nothing to attend the Met Gala. And corporations, including OpenAir, Meta, and Snapchat, y'all, will sponsor the celebrities. So, you know, it's interesting, and we gotta talk about this.
Well, another thing people were doing is protesters were going to have fake urine in bottles because they say that Amazon, their warehouse workers, are overworked, and sometimes they have to urinate in their bottles because they don't have time to go to the bathroom, go to the restroom and use the restroom. So, there were protesters out there with fake
damn
urine.
Scientology people, man.
Yeah, something though, but honey, it's something.
That's crazy.
But it went on last night, and Beyonce was there in her glory with little Blue Ivy, and Jay-Z was there in his Louis Vuitton tux, and people were looking amazing. So I guess they didn't pay no attention to honey last night.
We're going to have the black version of the Met Gala.
Yeah, we should.
What we gonna call it?
Nice.
Come up with a name for it.
Yeah.
Bet Gala. The black. Oh no, there's already BT. Never mind. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Carry on. My bad.
But anyway, we need to create one though. Hell.
Sorry.
Right.
You know, so Ricky, keep working on that, honey.
You have your own gala, Gary.
That's right, honey. So, it's the Gary Gala.
Oh,
I like
Gary.
it.
the
Gary Gala.
No, not gay.
Take the R out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Moving on. Another celebrity news, y'all. Oh, y'all, let's all say happy birthday, y'all. It's been reported, y'all, that Michael Jackson's beloved mother, Miss Katherine Jackson, turned 96 on yesterday. We forgot to tell her happy birthday, y'all.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, and they're saying, and Jackie Jackson, he turned 75 on yesterday.
And Jackie Jackson looks really young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't look 75. That man
At
look
all.
50-something.
Yeah, because he's not stressed. When you're not stressed out, honey, you don't look your age.
Yeah.
Whatever. So.
Stay in the back and play the guitar.
That's right.
115.
Yeah.
Basically.
And carry on, yeah. And this is my free story, y'all. I was sent this, and they saying a lot of celebrities are very angry because a South Philadelphia prep school, y'all, is expelling y'all a foreign-born student, y'all, for recording his classmates who can't read. Now they're saying y'all Menikova Koshai, who carries a highest grade point average, went viral last week when he asked his classmates to read a handwritten sentence on an index card. Now, they say the sentence read, she wore a silhouette of clothes that were extraordinary but somewhat gauche. They said the students had difficulty pronouncing the word silhouette. Extraordinary.
How do you say it?
Gauche. They say one boy said, I don't even know how to read. I don't know why I didn't know. And they said the critics argue that the students at a college preparatory school weeks away from graduation should know how to pronounce silhouette and extraordinary. Y'all.
That's true.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I got suspended a lot.
Yeah?
A lot. Yeah. Every time a teacher got to a certain student, it would just wipe me out. That we was in the 9th grade. And it just it was simple words. Simple words. D. You over there talking about some T, he. Coach Todd said, D. You dumbass, you know all the words to the rap song. You know with the hip hop, the hip hop, you don't stop the rocket, but you don't know the. So what the hell you mean, T? But you out there on the football field playing, and you talking about, you know, the hip hop don't start the rock to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the, but it's D.
Oh, God.
Do you understand, son? What is wrong with your son? D. To he.
It's Hart, not he art. What do you mean he art?
Anybody in Birmingham that had Coach Todd?
Oh man!
You know. Back then the coaches used to be. They used to teach him. You had Coach Crin, you had Coach Jones, you had Coach Todd.
Exactly.
And them coach teachers, they'll cuss your ass out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, all you want to do is go to the lunchroom and get the French fries. You don't eat nothing healthy. The salad right there. You're disrespectful. You don't even know how to say a simple word like this. You learned that in the 3rd grade. What the hell you mean to he? Smiley, get out. Smiley, get out. Smiley, get out.
Now that they said it, did y'all know what time it is? Yes, baby.
Wrong with y'all.
I'm not laughing at them people because I know.
It's Shala, not Sha L.A. Smiley, get out.
The color today is one of my favorite colors. On the high end, you say color block, and on the low end, you say beautiful block of colors. Like that's your color for the
Boy, shout out to Coach Todd, man.
Everybody had
one.
one.
Coach Todd, boy, your ass. Coach Crin to put you out if your ass couldn't read. Coach Jones. Them coaches that taught was different. They'll cuss your ass out for not saying the word thee. What was it, Rock?
To he.
To he. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Oh, man. Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. 26 minutes after the hour, a disturbing case out of Mexico has people shook after a 62-year-old mother-in-law was arrested for allegedly gunning down her son's wife inside of her own apartment.
Yeah, Ricky, this is crazy. According to reports, Erica Maria Herrera was taken into custody in Venezuela after killing her daughter-in-law, who was crowned Miss Teen Universe in 2017 in Baja, California. Now, she was reportedly shot 12 times, 6 times in the head and 6 times in the chest.
And it don't stop there. It gets even crazier. The victim's husband, who is also Herrera's son, reportedly walked in moments later holding their 8-month-old baby and asked his mother what happened. And she allegedly responded, "Nothing. She made me angry." And later claimed that Gomez stole her son from her. Investigators say the suspect later fled the country and was eventually captured and now faces extradition as the case continues to unfold.
Now, beyond the crime itself, y'all, this situation has people talking about something even deeper. There is growing conversation online about emotional attachment in families, especially when it comes to mothers and their boys. Some are saying this reflects an extreme example of a mindset where a mother feels possessive over her son, even to the point of resenting his partner.
And there's a saying that goes, some mothers love their sons, but raise daughters. But this morning, we want to know, what do you think? Can mothers be too emotionally invested in their son's life and relationships? Have you ever dealt with a situation where one of your parents was too involved with your relationship? How did you handle it? Any input on that? Alfredas, what about you have that?
I have my oldest son is like my best friend. I love him to death, but I've never come in, with his little girlfriends. I stay out of it. However, I did almost get into a fight last week because somebody was talking crap to him. Right. And, because he's the sweetest, kindest person in the world. And so I don't, and he's a big bear. He's a big teddy bear. So, but no, I've never, and it's never happened to me. It's not, well, wait a minute. Yeah, I did.
Rock T, didn't you and Chris Mama get to fighting? And,
what?
No way.
What happened? Remember back when we was on 97.9 The Beat?
No, man, I ain't fought Chris
Come
Mama.
on, tell it.
What?
Didn't you and Chris Mama get to fight? Chris Mama...
No, Crystal Mama love me to death, doggone
it. Ricky, tell the real story.
Crystal Mama love me.
They got a fight backstage at the what's that out there in Arlington?
Who has ever been mad at Rock T?
I know. It's hard.
I will say this though, man, because we got a 16-year-old son, and Crystal, of course, she mama bear with her son, of course, but she balances it out. Like, you know, when he first came home with a little girl that he liked and all that, he started telling us about the girl. Of course, Crystal reacted like, wait a minute, I need to meet her. Where's she at? But then at the same time, you know, she was giving motherly advice on what to look for, not to be, all that kind of good stuff. So she balances it out. She don't overdo it.
Okay.
Right. And with in-laws, if you can't, it's fine. Yeah. All right, let's go to the phone. 8669 Ricky, 8669 RICKEY. Good morning.
Yes, this is Mia calling from Atlanta, Georgia. I actually was married to a guy whose mom was very attached to him, and we ended up getting a divorce because I just could not take it anymore. And when she passed away, she tried to get back, and I told him he needs to go wherever his mom is.
Hi, my name is Charlie. I'm from Indianapolis. Me, myself, and I've never dealt with that type of thing before, and I'm so happy. I think that was very, very horrible. And yes, sometimes moms do be too invested in their sons, and it's like creepy, as if they want to groom them themselves.
My mother-in-law, my name is Michelle. She was too involved. I ended up divorcing my husband. She used to call us after we would leave church on Sunday mornings, and literally would have women that he used to date sitting at the table with her.
Yes, I did. I'm calling from Fort Lauderdale, and I told, look, like Ricky just said, I told the guy, to go F his mama.
Oh, man.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because
I've seen it.
Yeah, if that's the behavior, if that's the way, that overbearing, that is overbearing.
I know some women to whom their sons can do absolutely no wrong. No wrong. And they grown men. But yeah, it's disturbing.
I have heard that saying, though, that some mothers love their sons, but you raise your daughters to be independent, to go out and get a job and take care of themselves. But your boys?
Yeah, you treat them like they're your little boyfriends, and then you're going to naturally be jealous.
And them boys grow up to be mama's boys, and they're
horrible.
Boys.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Horrible for women to have to date.
When I was married, I got mad. We had an argument. And I packed my little stuff, and I rung my mama's doorbell. And my mama answered the door. I said, I'm going to stay over here. No, my mama said, go home. She said, no, you have a wife. She said, go home to your wife. She said, let me tell you something. She said, you don't leave your house.
Ooh. I love that. I love her for that.
My mother turned me around at the door. She said, because at the end of the day, that's still my daughter-in-law, and you cannot stay here. Whatever it is. Now, if you need me to come over there and help y'all work something out or whatever, but you can't stay here because you married. You need to go home.
That.
Go home to your wife.
Yes,
and that's what my mama told me.
I'll
never
mom.
forget it.
That's a
I'll
good
never
mom.
forget it. And she loved her to this day. You know, they have their own bond or whatever, but she's always respectful as to my relationship, and she don't get involved or whatever. And I just really appreciate that.
Women don't realize you feminize your boys when you do that to them.
Yeah.
You feminize them, and they don't understand how masculinity works.
However, some moms don't have a man around the son, so that becomes their, partner.
That's
not
a problem
partner,
too.
but you know what I mean.
That's
that is a problem.
You need to have a male presence around your son. Whether it be at the barbershop, whether it be a coach, or whether it be something, because a boy that's raised up with no male presence around him is going to be not a good man.
Yeah,
he ain't going to turn out good as a man.
It's gonna be tough. And try. Gary, what are your thoughts on this?
Oh yeah, I agree 100%. But because I'm thinking, my mama did not play that with us. She had 5 boys, and honey, everybody had their relationship. She never got involved in them, and none of that stuff, honey. You did what you did, and I mean, because it's just like a marriage when you divorce, whatever.
Right.
Or if y'all having problems, you go run to your mama and tell your mama y'all having problems. Now your mama mad with your wife, and then y'all get back together an hour later. Now the wife looking at your mama crazy because she didn't like her because she took the son.
Right.
So, honey.
I got to throw this in there because this all talked about on the internet. Do mama sit in the front seat of the car, or do wife sit in the back seat?
No, wife sit in the front, mama sit in the back.
Sure do.
My mom is 85.
Okay.
She sits in the front. I'm sorry.
Wait, say that again?
My mom is 85. She sits in the front seat.
Okay.
My mom automatically going to get in the back.
Oh, she going to automatically.
But however,
that's a big debate.
But let me say this,
because
Ricky.
a lot of people got into it. Go ahead. Let's say Alfredas.
I was going to say my mama sits in the front,
but my mother-in-law sits in the back.
Does your husband listen to the show?
Of course he does. He knows.
Rock, how do you rock when it comes to Crystal and your mother-in-law? Who's sitting in the front? Who's sitting in the back?
Crystal always offer for my mom to sit in the front, but my
Now,
mom.
that's what I'm talking about.
My
Now,
mom
that's what I'm
always-
talking
Yeah, my mom always said, "No, Crystal, you sit in the front, I'll sit in the back."
Yeah.
See, that's
my mom
beautiful.
does that too, but I make her.
But I
sit.
think the mama should sit in the front.
Yeah, I make my
The
mom
mama
sit in
should
the front.
sit in the front. You know.
So you sit your mom in and you put Lick 'em Larry in the back.
That's right. Winnie ride with us.
Oh gosh.
All right, y'all get at us. Y'all get at us. 866-9-RICKY. We'll be taking more of your phone calls.
Larry's used to being in the back.
866-9-RICKEY. Hit us up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all. Hey, that's Julie from Philly. Hey, Philly, thank y'all for the opportunity. 1079. We really appreciate it. Glad to be on the air there, and we're so excited. Hey, did that just sound like a pastor?
Yeah.
Right, that sounds like a preacher at church. I want to thank y'all. We want to thank Philly for being with us this morning. God is good.
All the time.
We just want to thank God for His grace and His mercy. And as we move along this narrow way, we're going to thank God. Yield not to temptation, for yielding is sin. As Jesus is the answer, and He will help you.
Why don't pastors go down like they end on the down?
Yeah. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, for they soon shall be cut off like the green herb. Delight thyself in the Lord and see. Hey, watch this. Cease from anger, and He will bring forth thy righteousness.
My Lord, glory.
Amen. Amen.
Boy, y'all can tell I went to church too
We
much.
sure can.
Yeah, we did.
Oh man.
No such
Right.
thing as too much.
You would never sit next to me in church.
No sir.
Not thyself, because He will make a way. And these are ones that can really preach. The ones that be talking like that, Rock.
Yeah.
Them the ones that end up be. I'm talking about in the aisles preaching.
They tell
and
them
then when
stories.
they pull their socks up to show you. They pull their pants leg up to show you that the socks match the tie.
Yeah, dog.
You know who does that? Reverend Boyd in Columbus, Mississippi. Boyd,
Really?
you ain't heard Reverend Boyd in Columbus, Mississippi. Yes, sir. And they tear the church up.
Yeah.
And be on the side of the church. They be smoking a cigarette at church. Be like, we enjoyed your sermon. He be like, appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. They putting the cigarette out right. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. All right, y'all. Can mothers be too emotionally invested in their son's life and relationships? Have you ever dealt with a situation where a parent was too involved in your relationship? And how did you handle it? Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKY. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Hi, Teresa calling from Stockbridge, Georgia. And yes, I see it every day. I work in a local men's store, and the moms have to make sure their sons' outfits are fitting okay. They sometimes go in the men's dressing room. I have to constantly say, ma'am, you can't go in. But yeah, they, I would go as far as to say those same men grow up and their wives do the same thing, because I see wives do it too.
Yes, this is Mimi calling from Louisiana. I have had my in-laws, the entire family, deal in my relationship. There is a term for it. It's called enmeshed families.
Yes, sir.
Hi, my name is Joe Jones. I'm calling from Texas. I was actually that parent. Yes, I was. And I had to learn to step back because I was not willing to lose my son, because I was meddling in a marriage that was not mine. So I had to give it to the Lord and allow Him to work on it. So I just got advice from mothers that think they are protecting their sons, because their sons will eventually just stay with the wives, and it's not worth losing a good relationship.
Yeah, let me tell you, that word enmeshment.
I just looked it up.
Listen, that word right there. Did I not just use that this morning?
Yes,
I used it this morning. I was talking about enmeshment. Give me the definition of that.
Okay, it's one where personal boundaries are weak or unclear, and everyone's overly involved in each other's lives.
Yeah,
enmeshed.
Yeah, and sometimes the son is enmeshed with the mother, and the mother is enmeshed with the son, and it's almost like it's dysfunctional.
Yeah, you can't be independent.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know. Moms, I don't know what y'all. I hope y'all got a message from that. This is definitely interesting. Gary, you want to add?
Oh no, I'm just fine because I'm not enmeshed with nobody, and I'm good.
And we coming up on Mother's Day weekend, so you know.
Yeah, well, you got to go out.
We love our moms, but moms got to realize, my mom tried to go to the doctor with me, and I'm like, you do realize I got grandkids, right?
Go to the doctor with you.
Whenever I tell her I got a doctor appointment, she asks me, do I want her to go? I'm like, Mom, I got grandkids.
Well, you can take your mom to the doctor if you ain't got nobody. No. You don't take no grandkids to the doctor's appointment.
She don't need to go to the doctor with me. I'm going to the pediatrician.
Yeah, but still.
What you gonna do?
So, I
got a whole wife.
Yeah, but the mother going, if your wife ain't going, I don't see nothing wrong with you. I understand that. What I'm saying is nothing wrong if ain't nobody riding with you.
Right.
And your mother want to ride with you.
For a checkup?
Yeah, what's wrong with
Just
that?
listen. Can you just listen for a second?
Is that not weird?
No.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
I'm just asking.
Are you done?
Not weird? Is that not weird?
No.
I'm trying to respond, but you keep cutting me off.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Never mind. Go ahead, girl. What you going to say?
I
What you say, Rob?
He want you to get that thought out
He didn't. He wouldn't let you.
I'm just saying, is it
That's
weird?
how he communicates.
Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe I'm weird.
He's still talking. Finish. Get it out.
If your mom want to go to the gynecologist with you, she should be able to go.
Wait a minute. What you got to say, Kay?
Go what?
The gynecologist.
Why would you say the gynecologist?
Well, she might want to go. That's where you want to go.
Why you putting him in the gynecologist? That's messy as hell. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, listen, man. We are about to have a good conversation. It is Mental Health Awareness Month, and mental health is something that we all experience, but not everybody feels safe enough to talk about it. Joining us this morning is a trailblazer in the music industry and the founder of Silence the Shame Day, which is a movement dedicated to normalizing mental health conversation. Y'all, please welcome Shanti Das. Hey, happy to have you.
Thank you for having me back. It's been a long time.
I know. So much to get into.
Yes.
What inspired you to create Silence the Shame Day? And can you briefly share your testimony with us?
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you mentioned, I had a big career in music. I walked away in 2010, and Rickey, I almost took my own life in 2015.
Wow.
It was September of 2015, one Saturday night, and it wasn't that I wanted to die. I just wanted the pain to go away. And my dad died by suicide when I was a child, and my best friend had taken her own life in 2014. And then coupled with a lot of the stress and anxiety that I dealt with in the business and didn't know how to properly talk about it. Because, prior to the pandemic, we weren't really normalizing the conversation around mental health. And so, long story short, I got the help that I needed. I called the Suicide Lifeline. And then I also texted my pastor, who happens to be Senator Warnock. I'm a member of Ebenezer. And he said, I'll pray with you, but you got to get help. And so that's what prompted me to start Silence the Shame. And I just really started talking about it. I was actually doing an interview with Ryan Cameron. I said, I don't know why people are so embarrassed to talk about mental health. We just need to silence the shame.
Yeah.
And that birthed the movement. And so today is National Silence the Shame Days, and we've had our own day for 10 years. But more importantly, we've been in the community doing the work.
When you have a death, it's not a class in high school or a class in college that prepare you for that. And it's like you're going about your normal day and you run into a brick wall. A brick wall. And I'm talking about your car is totaled. You're mashed up against a wall where did this come from? You know what I'm saying?
And people don't understand how death can equate to depression and anxiety. And even suicidal ideation at times.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing what we're doing. Unfortunately, our organization is in a crisis right now. We lost over $500,000 in our funding from the state a few weeks ago. But my faith is strong. And I read recently and I heard this spiritual video, and it talked about having faith in the storm.
Right.
And so how eagles use the wind shear from the storm to propel them and to keep them calm. And that's what I feel like right now. I'm calm in the storm, knowing that I have faith in God, that he will restore us and allow us to keep doing this work. We have so many great programs that we do. We have our COPE clinics. We have our Silence the Shame University. We just graduated 10 students across campuses here in Georgia. So we have over 70 ambassadors for the last 3 years. We do parent cafes because you can't train a child and then they go back home and there's a lot of stigma in the house around mental health. So we do work with our parents. We have youth advisory councils, parent advisory counselors, and we have serviced tens of thousands, almost hundreds of thousands within our programs.
That's amazing. I was just going to say, first I want to give the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. That is 988. That's the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. It's 988. Thank you so much for sharing your story. You know, you've worked in the entertainment industry with artists like Outkast, Usher, TLC, Toni Braxton, so many others. Have you seen mental health impact artists behind the scenes?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I won't obviously name names, but a lot of the artists, whether it's just the frustration of the money not being right, having yes people around you, people that don't necessarily care about your wellness, but just trying to, like, you know, take care of their own career off of your fame. And so, yes, I see artists suffer all the time. Artists turn to substance abuse and substance use.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And so they use that as a coping mechanism. That's why we've seen a lot of artists and celebrities and athletes over the years that have either, you know, died by an accidental overdose or whether it was intentional. And so, absolutely, I've seen it in the entertainment industry. And that's why I tried to reach back in and start talking to artists. A lot of artists like Carrie Hilson talked about her depression on a Silence to Shame event. We've had Jeezy, CeeLo, you know, so many people.
I would be more than happy to come and share.
Oh, we would love to have you.
To talk about depression and stuff. Because you depressed and you sad and you crying and you got to go on stage and you got a sold out show. Right. And my job is not to sing. My job is comedy. My job is to make them laugh. With dried tears. I'll never forget. I wrote about it in my book, that show in Cleveland at the Hard Rock. I cried all the way to the venue and cried backstage to the point where I was being introduced. And I had to look and make sure nothing was in my nose and get myself together, put my glasses on and walk right on stage.
And so you were high functioning, but you were depressed. And so that's what happens with a lot of high achievers. I was the same way in 2015. I was still doing my show, ATL Live on the Park here at Park Tavern. I was working with artists. I was also, you know, trying to do a lot of community service work in Atlanta, but I was hurting.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what the beauty is of it now. Just with having done this 10 years, if somebody asks me, Rickey, how you doing? I'll tell them I'm not good.
Right.
Really?
Oh, I'm very honest about it now, and nothing to be embarrassed about.
Yeah, and the problem is finding somebody to talk to that understand and that's gonna listen. Because sometimes the minute you bring something up that you're going through, they take over and then they make a comparison in what they're dealing with and going through, and then now you got to listen to them.
That's right.
And I don't think that they know that they're not helping by making a comparison. Sometimes we just want people to just listen. We want to get it out.
We just need it.
Or whatever. Everything that I deal with, I have to be very particular about who I talk to, because sometimes you end up listening.
That's right.
And you're not able to get it out and to get out your frustration, what bother you. They will flip and mirror a comparison. Or, when my auntie died.
And that's human nature.
Yeah, it's human nature.
But it doesn't help. Correct.
But it's not helping. And you just made the situation worse. Is there a line that people could call for help? If anybody going through depression.
Again, 988.
988.
So 988 is a national organization. You get a trained crisis counselor that answers the phone or the text, and they'll listen to you. And each state has their own 988 agency and officials, but if you can't get through on the local number, it'll direct you to the national number. So always call 988. We actually even partnered with Mayor Dickens and Courtney English in the city of Atlanta and created a 988 campaign for folks in the city of Atlanta, but nationally, everybody has it.
A pamphlet for anybody that's going through the grief process. How can people get this pamphlet?
Yeah, so you can. I just released a new guide, A Guide to Navigating Grief, 30 Tips for Healing Loss. You can go to my website at www.shantidas.biz. And then for Silence to Shame, with it being the 10-year anniversary, if you want to support Silence to Shame, you can donate. We're asking for $10 for the 10-year anniversary, so you can text the word SILENCE, SILENCE, to 707070, or go to our website at silencetheshame.com.
Yeah. All right. Anybody that need help going through the grief process or whatever, this guide to navigating grief. And it's a lot of people out, because I'm on Facebook, I'm on social media, and I see the videos. I see the funerals. I see people sharing their stories or whatever, and I can relate to it. I know exactly, what a lot of y'all are dealing with, but this guidance, the guide to navigating grief, 30 tips for healing after loss, is a powerful piece. and I think it's something that everybody should have, even if you're not grieving.
Yeah.
Whatever. So if when it comes, because one thing about death, it's coming, it's gonna knock at everybody's door.
That's right.
But reading this and just always being prepared for it. Give us all of your information, that everybody know how they can reach you one more time.
Yes, you can reach me at Shanti Das. You can follow us at Silence the Shame. Again, you can text to donate by texting silence to SILENCE. If you want the guide, you can go to www.shantidas, SHANTIDAS.biz.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
28 after the hour, front page right here. Alfredas, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Tuesday, May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Here's what's going on in the news. Polls are open today in Indiana and Ohio, and this one matters. These are primaries, so it's not the final decision. However, it does decide who ends up on your ballot later. So if you want to say and who represents you and what policies even get a chance, today is your day. Do not sit this one out. In other news, a federal judge is actually apologizing to Cole Allen. Ricky, that's the guy accused of trying to kill President Trump at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Now, Allen was forced to remain in solitary confinement, unable to speak to his attorneys or read the Bible. The judge was concerned that Allen's constitutional rights were being violated and wants an update from the Corrections Department today. Courts are also dealing with mail order access to an abortion pill. It is being restored for now. The High Court issued an emergency order yesterday to give the justices more time to consider the issue. Use of the drug has become more widespread since the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Oh, yeah, man. A couple of NBA semifinal playoff games yesterday. San Antonio Spurs lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota take that 1-0 lead. And Philadelphia 76ers lost to the Knicks by 39 points. The Knicks become the first team in NBA history to win 3 straight postseason games by at least 25. Now, Philly, they're going to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just going to lay down for the Knicks, but it's going to be a good series right there. And ladies and gentlemen, it's story time once again. Gary Vitti, former head trainer of the Lakers, telling story about the legend NBA player Bob McAdoo and the time that he checked Magic Johnson.
You got to understand who Bob McAdoo was. I mean, to basketball, Bob McAdoo was Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan was Michael. And he was big. He's, 6'10", 6'11"? Yeah, so he's a huge guy, right? Now Magic Johnson comes along, 6'9" point guard, right? All of a sudden, you know, here's Dew talking to Magic, dead serious. I don't know why they make such a big deal about you. I was the first big mother to take the ball up the floor. I paved the way for mother like you.
Bob McAdoo.
Wow.
If you don't know who Bob McAdoo is, go Google him. He was a bad boy. That's my quick sports report right there. Alfredas sitting in for the break. Got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
1:29 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. Alfredas, what up?
Yes, sir. Okay, so Ricky, the Oscars are drawing a line when it comes to artificial intelligence or AI in Hollywood. I can't wait to hear what you think about this. The Academy's officially ruled that AI-generated performances and screenplays will not be eligible for academies. Under the new guidelines, Ricky, only human actors qualify for acting categories, and their performances have to be credited and done with their full consent. The same goes for writing. Scripts have to be created by humans in order to be considered. Now, studios are increasingly using AI for stuff like enhancing performances or assisting in production, but the Academy says human creativity is going to continue to remain the deciding factor when it comes to awards. What do you think about this, Ricky? Because I feel like, how do you know if AI wrote the script?
I'm so confused. I needed to have a class on all of this AI stuff. I'm confused.
It's interesting, though. I've seen it. It does everything for you, basically.
Really?
Yeah.
But
so
isn't it
writes for you and everything?
So we're saying we can't use AI. They can't use AI for actors' performances, but when they show like a big old giraffe fighting a person, that person's not really in there. They got AI basically doing it in the first place. What's it called? Like a So I forget what they call it.
I know what you're talking about.
This world's so damn weird. By the
is.
time it gets real weird, we'll be dead.
Yeah.
Well, probably.
I'm so glad. I'm just glad that we lived in the generation that we lived in, because this stuff is crazy. I don't understand this stuff.
Well, what we saw was real, and
Right.
now you don't know if
You
what
don't-
you're
man
seeing
fighting a
is
giraffe?
real. Right. I mean, that was just tonight. Okay. Moving right along. Okay. The Migos are reuniting. Yay. As you may already know, the group has been on hiatus and haven't put out an album since Culture 3 in 2021. After that, the group fell out and Quavo and Takeoff formed their own duo while Offset went solo. Then, unfortunately, Takeoff, of course, passed away. But now it seems like Offset and Quavo are reuniting the group. They teased a Migos reunion with posts saying Warriors never fold, jobs never finished, real Migo blood runs in my veins, ain't no new chapter, just the next one. I was trying to sound...
Trying to be hip.
Yeah, I was trying to be so cool. And then Offset followed with an Instagram post of him and Quavo in the studio. Are y'all excited about Amigos?
Oh my God, I'm turning flips on it. I mean, I guess somebody needs some money because their money was running short.
Oh, man, we down for that.
Yeah, they legendary.
Absolutely.
And legendary people broke. So
Maybe they just want to get back together. Maybe they just want to bring that old thing back. And, you know,
I think they should do it. Absolutely.
I think fans are
they
excited.
should. I mean,
I'm with it.
Yeah, they should get back together. But you know,
Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
we love
Big
the
fan.
Yeah. All right, for info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and you can hit me up on my social media at Georgia Alfredas. Coming up, Dwight Stone's got the praise mixed down. Don't do it, Broderick. Let's not do it.
Georgia.
Let's not go there, Broderick.
Georgia on my mind.
We got the praise mixed down next right here
Georgia.
on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. No, you're not. Are you kidding?